Coming up next, girls high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Our first senior tonight is Nicole Ortiz. Nicole has been a member of the Lady Titans basketball program for the last 2 years after moving to Lorain from Puerto Rico. Nikki is being escorted by her mother, Luz Colon. Nikki has been an active member of the Lady Titans. She has been involved in various youth camps, tutoring programs, and the Mary Lee Tucker Clothe the Child program. Nikki plans to attend Lorain County Community College and study criminal justice. She also plans to continue to play basketball next year at the college level. Nikki's advice to the underclassmen is to always work, have good grades, or else Coach Feldman will run you. And always be yourself. All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And she has certainly pursued them. Welcome, Nikki Ortiz. Our other senior tonight is Nay Bohannon. Nay is a 4-year varsity letter winner. Nay currently holds the school record for three-point shots made in a season, 28. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Norman Bohannon, her mother, Yolanda Sullivan, her sister, Samaria, and her stepmother, Melanie Bohannon. Nay has been very active over the last 4 years as she has worked in various youth camps, has coached a number of youth teams, has volunteered at Lorain Silverfest, has tutored elementary students, and has participated in the Mary Lee Tucker Clothe the Child program. Nay plans to go to college and study sports medicine and continue to play basketball. Nay is still undecided about which college she will attend, but has several options at this time. Nay's advice to the underclassmen is to never let anyone see you down. Stay positive and follow your dreams. Failure will never overtake you if your determination to succeed is strong enough. And she is strong enough. Welcome, Nay Bohannon. Thank you so much, Nicole and Nay, for your outstanding play on the court and outstanding service to the community and excellent work in the classroom. Best of luck in the future. Mucha suerte, Nicole. And to Nay too.
Stop texting and driving. If not for you, for me.
And good evening and welcome to Girls Varsity Basketball on WLCS TV 20. Hope you enjoyed our senior presentation. Is the two seniors, Nay Bohannon, Nicole Ortiz, being honored here tonight on senior night for Mark Feldman's Lorain Lady Titans. They're 11-9, taking on Rocky River, the Lady Pirates, at 7-13, alongside Bob Braskich. I'm Rob Polinsky, Club TV 20. Here we'll introduce you to the crew throughout the evening. Rocky River in the maroon and Lorain in the white, and the opening tap goes out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball.
Rob, how about that national anthem?
It's fantastic. Amani Thomas
Nice.
starting for the Lorain Lady Titans. She did an outstanding job.
Yep.
Nay Bohannon, Nicole Ortiz, Mackenzie Barricklow, Micaiah Herman, and Amani Thomas are the starting five. Three ball goes up, it's no good, and it's tapped out to Rocky River. They're going to start Maria Potts, Julia Potts, Grace Hart, Taylor Speece, and Kelsey Murphy. Cross-court pass that Ortiz tried to steal. They get it in the corner to Maria Potts. The jumper goes up, no good, and the rebound is hauled in by Thomas. Rocky River starts 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen. Boy, to say they're a young team is an understatement.
I see them. I've seen them a lot. So I see a lot of the Great Lakes League games. They were fairly decent last year, rebuilding obviously this year.
Inbounded to Thomas. In the corner to Nay Bohannon. Gets a screen. She'll take a 3. She'll miss it. And a rebound ripped out of there by Taylor Speece, a freshman for Rocky River. Our 3 officials tonight, Tom Reaney, Jimmy Moore, and Tony Jordan. Maria Potts with it. The runner in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound by her sister Julia Potts, had a block. And then here comes Barricklow, got it to Nay Bohannon. Nay, one of 2 seniors on the squad, put it up, no good. They fight for the rebound, and coming out of there with it is going to be Taylor Speece, a freshman for Rocky River. Rocky River 7-13 on the year, Lorain at 11-9. Murphy cross court to Potts. Now they get it back to Speece. The freshman will take a 3, miss it off the rim. Rebound, Nicole Ortiz for Lorain. Ortiz quickly gets it into the front court. Back to Nay Bohannon. 90 seconds into this one, we're scoreless from Lorain. Screen from Thomas. Thomas then with a pick and roll, goes to the basket, got the pass, put it up and in.
Nice.
Amani Thomas. I don't know if I'd call it Stockton and Malone, but you get the point,
Well,
the pick and roll right there, same principle.
I mean, they ran something that I'm sure is in their man offense against the zone, and it was effective.
Herman gets the steal, gets it ahead to Bohannon. Bohannon cross court with that dangerous pass that gets knocked out of bounds. Boy, that's too long to throw that pass.
It's hard. Rocky River playing in 2-3 zone. We've only seen Lorain High in one possession. I'm surprised to see them playing a zone also, because I think the key, I know the league that Rocky River plays in, they aren't accustomed to seeing the quickness and athleticism that Lorain High would have, and I think you can pressure them.
Ortiz for 3, puts it up and in.
And the team that pressures and forces the most turnovers in girls basketball almost always wins.
5:40 to go first quarter. Lorain leads 5-0. Speece gets it into the front court. Beats the press. She's going to lob it inside to Murphy. Puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Potts, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
Got to recover quicker on that baseline. Rotation's got to be the person that was on the wing when baseline comes over and helps on this side has to slide all the way down and cover that weak side block. Just slow getting there.
Foul on Amani Thomas, her first, team's first. And at the line for Rocky River is Maria Potts. First free throw is up and in. Her first point of the game. Rocky River's first point. They trail 5-1 with 5:28 to go in the first quarter. Both of them are both in. A little pressure in the backcourt for Rocky River. Bohannon double team. Got to get rid of it. Does so to Ortiz. And they beat the press. Now a 2-on-1. Ortiz.
Nice.
Bounce pass to Thomas. Put it up. Partially blocked. And Tom Marini says jump ball. Alternating possession to Rocky River. But when you beat that press, Bob, you can usually get an easy shot. They just couldn't convert.
Well, the concept was there. Beat the pressure, attack, draw help, and make the next pass.
And Rocky River just beats Lorain's pressure right there. They get it on the left side. The 3 ball goes up. Missing that was Grace Hart. And Amani Thomas saves it from going out of bounds, but she saves it to Julia Potts of Rocky River, who passes ahead to Kelsey Murphy, and the freshman puts it up and in, and it's 5-4. We've played 3 minutes. Ortiz into the front court. She'll stop and put up a jumper. It's an air ball short. Offensive rebound, Amani Thomas. Back out to Nae Bohannon. The 3 ball goes up and in and out, no good. Ortiz with the rebound. They knock it out of bounds. It's going to go to Rocky River. And for the Pirates, Taylor Bayall, another freshman coming into the ball game. They have 2 seniors on their roster, no juniors, 5 sophomores, and 3 freshmen.
Wow.
And we've got a traveling violation. And yet, as young as that team is, they're a respectable 7-13. And I say respectable because when you're that young, well, I don't know if you'd even expect to get that many wins, Bob.
No. Well, you have to look at their league. And those 3 Parma schools are, Rob, really struggling. Valley Forge, Normandy, and Parma. And, those are 3 wins. Or 6 wins, actually.
Into the forecourt. Here comes Rocky River Pirates putting it up. Missing that shot was Bayall, and it gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates.
And I think that's one of the advantages Lorain High should have in this game because in that league, you're not accustomed to, the kind of speed and athleticism Lorain High has. We saw it in the JV game. I thought it was a key. Has yet to be a factor here.
Inbounds for Murphy off of her knee and out of bounds will be Lorain basketball. So the Titans to inbound, it'll be Micaiah Herman.
Yeah, against a little box press.
Bohannon cross court to Herman in the backcourt.
You want a middle threat here against this pressure.
And they pass ahead to Ortiz, easily beat the press. She'll take a 3, she'll miss the 3. Barraclough saved it from going out of bounds, but she saved it to Taylor Bayall, a freshman for Rocky River. Bayall into the forecourt, got it to Potts, bounce pass to Murphy, put it up, no good. Clearing is Nae Bohannon. She quickly wants to get into the front court. She's going to push all the way to the basket. Drive, miss it, but she'll go to the line for 2. Stops the clock with 3:55 to go in the first quarter. And that foul. Taylor Spees.
Rob, I see so much, a lot of girls basketball. And, it's just so obvious to me that the team that scores without going through the heart of the other team's defense wins, which means they score in transition by looking up the floor, and they get steals and score easier baskets, off turnovers around the 10-second line. And invariably, the team that's able to do that wins the game. And because there are 20, 25 turnovers just waiting to be forced out there. You have to take advantage of that.
Nae Bohannon makes 1 out of 2, makes her first point on senior night. The 5'4" senior averages 8.8 points a game. Ortiz, the other senior, just under 4 points a game. Barraclough, who started at just under 6 points a game. Herman at 4.2. And Amani Thomas, the 5th starter, at 5.2 points per game. Thanks to Mark Feldman for getting me some stats for Lorain. Mackenzie Barraclough inside, put it up, but it's partially blocked, and the Pirates come out of there with it. Long lead pass that Micaiah Herman's going to easily intercept. Gets it ahead to Nae Bohannon for 3. That's no good. And it's going to be out of bounds to Rocky River.
Well, I really give Coach Feldman some credit. I mean, they really struggled and were down 3 years ago, and I saw him. I see him out on the AAU circuit, and I know what he's been doing with the young kids in the elementary school, and it's starting to pay off.
Takes time. Potts gets it into the forecourt to Bayall, and to Julia Potts, puts up the jumper, no good. Offensive rebound back up, no good by Elaine Hewler, who just checked in. They quickly get it out to Nae Bohannon. Left-hand layup is up and in. Nae Bohannon with 3.
Well, that's one of those transition baskets that you have to get.
Rocky River able to beat the press. Potts goes to the basket, but then lost it on her way up. And Thomas will hand it off to Nicole Ortiz. So Lorain is doubled up. Rocky River 8-4. There you see the pass to Barraclough inside. Tough angle, missed it, but Herman got the offensive rebound for the Titans. So they'll keep possession. To Ortiz, the runner is no good too long. They fight for it. It goes out of bounds. And coming back in for Rocky River is going to be Kelsey Murphy. And Murphy will come back in for Elaine Hewler. So a freshman replaces a sophomore. Again, we've told you a couple of times how young this team is.
Yeah, I know what Coach Feldman was doing. He was practicing here after school, obviously, and then going from here and having elementary school and middle school practices. I mean, he really put a lot of time in. Starting to pay. Winning record last year, winning record this year.
Bohannon with the basketball, finds Ortiz cutting to the basket, put it up, no good, but a good move to the basket. They get it out to Herman. Herman now inside. With a wraparound pass to Amani Thomas. Murphy went to steal it, and it's a jump ball, alternating possession to Lorain.
Okay.
So substitutions, Brooklyn Ferguson in for the Lorain Titans. Also coming in for the Titans, if I can see some numbers, that looks like Ashley
24.
Heisel. Thank you, sir. And Tanisha Llanos. So Heisel, Llanos, and Ferguson, 2 freshmen and a sophomore.
That's what I've been anxious to see, because I know the freshmen have been playing pretty well. And I just think when you play up, I mean, you have to be, exceptional in a lot of ways. I mean, it's a huge leap from middle school. I'm anxious to watch these freshmen play.
Brooklyn Ferguson with the basketball. Minute 45 to go in the first quarter. Ferguson guarded by another freshman. That's Taylor Byall of Rocky River. Man-to-man defense for the Pirates.
Yep.
They'll get it out to Heisel, who's at the edge of the center circle. Low-scoring first quarter, 8-4 Lorain. 90 seconds to go in the corner. Barraclough with the basketball. Picks up her dribble, goes right side. Llanos. She'll take a 3. She'll miss that a little long. And Byall had the rebound, but she lost it. Thomas put it up, no good. They fight for the rebound, and a whistle and what?
Timeout, Rocky River.
Timeout as Rocky River got possession. They called the timeout. Tony Jordan awards it. And while we've got this just quick 30 seconds, I want to thank this Club TV 20 crew. Charles Thompson, Eddie Santiago, Marquintez Graham, Jada Morales. Of course, they're under the direction of Terry Trout, Joe Bach, and I'm sure if he was here, Bob Schlumbaker would be doing something. But Bob is MIA. Is Bob Schlumbaker. But great job by the Club, we kid, but great job by the Club TV 20 crew. Charles Thompson, Eddie Santiago, Marquintez Graham, Jada Morales. We really appreciate their efforts. And I know Jada Morales has been part of Joe's and Terry's crew for a long, long time. Takes a lot of pictures when you can check out Lorain City Schools and the website. You can also look at them on Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff. And Jaden's always putting pictures up there.
Okay, we're going to see a trap here on the first pass.
Rocky River coming off the timeout with the basketball. They get it to Byall. Byall tried to get it to Murphy, but Brooklyn Ferguson got the steal. And it comes ahead to Heisel. 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Lorain up 8-4. There's Heisel, top of the circle. You get a good look at her. Right side to Ferguson. She'll take a 3. Boy, Lorain is cold on the outside shooting. Offensive rebound, no good. Amani Thomas got the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Kelsey Murphy. Her first foul, team second, stops the clock with 50 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Lorain inbounds to Heisel. Nice pass inside to Thomas, who couldn't finish. Her and Murphy fight for it, jump ball, Rocky River. Lorain's shooting will improve, but they have struggled with some shots here in the first quarter, but to their credit, defensively, they have held Rocky River to just 4 points. Taylor Speece gets it into the forecourt. They try to pass to Murphy, but throwing that out of bounds was Grace Hart.
We're seeing what we were talking about unfolding right now, that the speed of the game is a bit more than Rocky River is accustomed to, especially with freshmen and sophomores on the floor.
And I think when you're as young as them, if you're Lorain, you want to speed them up. Because
absolutely.
When you go faster, you tend to make mistakes.
Absolutely.
Joe Bach's the only person I know that can go faster and never make a mistake. But most of us humans, the faster we go at anything, the more mistakes we make. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Rocky River basketball with 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Substitution, Murphy comes out, and coming in for Rocky River is Jessica Gatto Syed.
Just 16 seconds in the quarter.
Yes, they have it at the foul line. They pass it to Byall. Byall puts it up off the rim, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Barraclough.
5.
Gets it ahead to Janos. Janos will get it off, but she'll miss it. And that'll do it for the first quarter. A low-scoring first quarter. It's Lorain 8, Rocky River 4. And you're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back. Start of the second quarter, senior night at Lorain as they honor the two seniors, Nay Bohannon, Nicole Ortiz, for their outstanding contributions to this program. Nicole, second year varsity, moved up from Puerto Rico. Nay Bohannon, been part of this program for 4 years. That's Ortiz with the basketball, one of those two seniors. To Janos. Janos takes a three. She'll miss that off the front of the rim. And a rebound, Kelsey Murphy of Rocky River. 8-4 Lorain, low-scoring first quarter. They get it into the front court. With the basketball is Grace Hart. She'll pass it ahead. They go to Murphy inside, laid it up and in. Kelsey Murphy with 4, 8-6. Ortiz, Bohannon, Heisel, Ferguson, and Janos are the 5 on the floor for Mark Feldman's team. Bohannon gets it to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz will take a three. She'll make that one. Nicole Ortiz with her second long one of the night, and it's 11-6 Lorain. Let's see if that gets them going a little bit. And there's a turnover in the backcourt. It'll be Lorain basketball. Maria Paz, Julia Paz, Taylor Speece, Kelsey Murphy, and Grace Hart are the 5 on the floor for Rocky River to begin quarter number 2. Heisel got it out to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson around the perimeter. There's Janos in the corner to Nay Bohannon. She'll drive. Nice pass to Ortiz for a mid-range jumper, and she hit it.
Recognized the zone defense immediately, ran baseline, penetrated, made the next pass.
And that was an excellent pass from Nay Bohannon. Into the forecourt comes Grace Hart, and Nicole Ortiz not only got the block, but she got the ball. What a job by Ortiz. Into the forecourt. Right back to Bohannon. She'll take a three, and that's off the rim, no good. Rebound Murphy. But it looks like the Titans are starting to get it going here. They lead 13-6. I like the sequence that we've seen in the second quarter. Bounce pass ahead to Murphy. Murphy put it up, high off the glass, no good. Brooklyn Ferguson fights for the rebound. To Nay Bohannon. She does look ahead to Janos, but threw it too far. Out of bounds to Rocky River. 6:12 to go in the first half. Lorain leads 13-6. Pressure in the backcourt. The pressure's starting to bother the Rocky River Pirates. Sometimes the pressure can be a cumulative thing. Murphy inside.
That's the third time that's happened.
And she gets it inside. Bob, she only wants to go to the left. You got to deny her to the left.
Third time that defense has broken down dribble penetration. They've drawn help and made the next pass.
Murphy has 3 of the 4 baskets for Rocky River, and Lorain leads 13-8. Bohannon in the corner. Cross court to Heisel. Heisel looking against the zone. Janos passes off the shot. She'll pass to Bohannon. Now Bohannon will drive, put it up. Nope, but Janos got an offensive rebound. The freshman pulls it back outside. Tanisha Janos to Nicole Ortiz. She'll put it up. She misses that one in and out, and the rebound is ripped out of there. But then Ortiz got the steal. Laid it up, no good. And Grace Hart comes out of there with it. Had it knocked out of bounds. It'll be Rocky River basketball. Substitutions, Taylor Byall for Rocky River.
Lorain High is not recognizing with the defense that Rocky River's in, and we've got half the girls running what they think they should be running, a zone offense, the other half the girls running a man-to-man. We've got to get organized.
Steal by Ashley Heisel. Heisel with it. Heisel into the forecourt. Heisel puts it up. It's going to be partially blocked, and Murphy gets it ahead, but Brooklyn Ferguson defends. It comes out to Grace Hart. And the layup goes up. It's going to be short. Janos with the rebound. As the teams go back and forth, up and down. Heisel with it. Heisel cross court to Ferguson. She'll take a three. She'll miss that off the back of the rim. And hauling in that rebound is Julia Potts, and finally we get a foul call. Jimmy Moore says that foul is on one of the Titans, and it's Brooklyn Ferguson.
Timeout.
We do have a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, that'll give me an opportunity here. Lorain tax amnesty ends March 29th, so if you've failed to file or you've got outstanding balances, penalties outstanding, you can get some tax amnesty. That ends in Lorain March 29th, 2019. The special dates for that amnesty program are Saturday, March 23rd, 9 to noon, Thursday, March 28th, 8:30 in the a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 8:30, the 29th, 8:30 to 7 p.m., and that's at 604 West 4th Street, the Lorain Municipal Income Tax Division, tax amnesty.
See both teams' huddles there as they talk with their coaches, come out of there. Again, our three officials tonight, Jimmy Moore, Tom Marini, Tony Jordan. Three veteran officials and Lorain County fans would be familiar with. They referee both boys and girls basketball. Into the forecourt, nice bounce pass to Bayall, and she makes the shot. Taylor Bayall with her first points off the bench.
Third time Rocky River is beaten Lorain High pressure.
Llanos beats the pressure, comes into the forecourt. Her pass is going to get intercepted, stolen by Taylor Speece. Speece will lay it up. No, blocked from behind and fouled from behind on Llanos. Tanisha Llanos with a foul, her first, team's third. Shooting a couple of free throws. Freshman Taylor Speece.
Rocky River plays at pace better than I thought they would. You know, I thought this more up-tempo pace would really be a benefit to Lorain High, but you know, Rocky River, these young kids are hanging in there.
Speece misses the first free throw, line left. She'll try to make 1 out of 2.
I'm sure Coach Feldman took that last time out to get organized down there on offense.
Second free throw, that one's no good. Rebound Brooklyn Ferguson for Lorain. She'll get it to Tanisha Llanos. Llanos with her pass in the corner to Heisel. Heisel steps back, pushes up a three. It's in and out. Rebound Murphy. Murphy gets it to Julia Potts. Potts dribbling it through the defense. On the drive all the way to the basket. And Nicole Ortiz with another block at the back of that defense.
Out of bounds.
And Brooklyn Ferguson was out of bounds as Tom Marini goes back to Rocky River. But Nicole Ortiz on the back line of that defense has been good tonight. Coming back in, Mackenzie Barraclough and Amani Thomas.
Yeah, the other thing down there offensively, Lorain High, it seems like one pass and we're launching, a three ball. I think we have to show some more patience. We can get better than that.
Murphy outside to Speece. Speaking of a quick three, there's an air ball long, and Barraclough gets the rebound for Lorain. Mackenzie Barraclough ahead of Nae Bohannon. Bohannon, see if she can get it going. Nice wraparound pass to Amani Thomas. Put it up, missed it. Boy, Lorain has missed a ton of shots from point-blank range in this first half. You think they have to shoot better in the second half? We know that.
They have to.
The layup is up and in, and Maria Potts was running. She has 4, and all of a sudden, Rocky River's within 1. It's 13-12. Ashley Heisel with the basketball.
Well, we're forcing things down here on the offensive end, and on defense, we're not getting back. That's their 4th layup, either in transition or against our pressure.
Foul on Taylor Bayall, her first, team's 3rd. Substitution for Rocky River. Grace Hart comes in for Julia Potts. 13-12 Lorain, 3:11 to go in the first half. Senior night at Lorain Gymnasium as Nae Bohannon, Nicole Ortiz honored for their efforts. The 2 seniors on this squad. So all things considered, it's a pretty young Lorain team. They got a lot of these girls coming back. Thomas got it to Bohannon. Bohannon put it up. Yes, and a foul. Nae Bohannon with a big basket. She's got 5. She'll look for 6 at the line.
It's the old give-and-go situation. We saw it in the JV game. Pass it in the post and back cut on the wing. Turn and look where you came from.
Foul on Murphy, her second, team's 4th. And Bohannon to try to complete a 3-point play.
There you go.
She does. Nae Bohannon with 6. And coming in for Rocky River, Elaine Hewler saw action earlier, didn't score. She's in for Murphy. In for Lorain is going to be Kiara Jenkins. She played in the JV game, a freshman. Pressure. They get it ahead to Hewler. Hewler breaks the press to Potts. Ahead to Grace Hart, but Nae Bohannon stole it. Got it to Ashley Heisel. Heisel quickly into the forecourt. Heisel looking for a teammate. Goes cross court to Jenkins. Jenkins in front of the Rocky River bench. Right back to Bohannon.
Whoa.
A long three, and that's short. Offensive rebound. Thomas up. No good. Rebound. They fight for it out of bounds to who? Rocky River with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Wow. That was a launch.
It sure was.
I thought to this point Lorain High would be able to turn Rocky River more.
Agreed.
And they just haven't been able to do it. In fact, Rocky River's won that battle.
Hewler puts the jumper up, misses it. Rebound, Amani Thomas. Tell you what, Lorain has done a good job, and that's defensive rebounds. They haven't given Rocky River many second chances. Thomas with it. Thomas will take a long three. That's from Ashland Avenue. Missed it. Offensive rebound, Nae Bohannon. We get a whistle and a foul on the Pirates.
Those threes are coming quick in the offense.
Foul that time on Taylor Byall, her second. Team's fifth with 2:08 to go in the half. 16-12 Lorain in this low-scoring first half. They get the basketball. They get it to Barricklow. Barricklow off the glass and in. Nice pass on the inbounds play, Bob.
Yeah.
Maria Potts for Rocky River into the forecourt. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, saved to Grace Hart, but then she went off her foot out of bounds to Lorain. So Lorain get a little separation here at the end of the half. They're on a 5-0 run. It's gone from 13-12 to 18-12. We still have 1:54 to go in the half, and I get the impression that these next 2 minutes, as you look at the crowd here on senior night, nice crowd shot there of the student body. Real important, probably more so for Rocky River. They've battled most of the half. They don't want to fall down double digits going into the locker room. Bohannon with the basketball. She'll back it up. Cross court to Heisel, a left side three.
It's one pass and a launch.
And she'll miss it. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. Nicole Ortiz has made 2 3-point field goals. No other Titan has made one tonight.
I just think we have to be a little bit more patient, work the basketball.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they can get that shot anytime.
Yeah, you can get that one anytime you want.
Jenkins with it. Jenkins left-hand dribble, pulls it back out. Under 90 seconds to go in the half. Jenkins will hand it off to Nae Bohannon. Titans with the ball, and they lead by 6. Bohannon, top of the key, got it to Thomas. Thomas put it up, in and out. Rebound, they fight for it, still loose on the floor, and now we're going to jump ball. Or no, I'm sorry, a foul on Lorain. And that foul on Mackenzie Barricklow, her first, team's fourth. So neither team in the bonus. It'll be Rocky River basketball with 1:12 to go in the half. Full court pressure for Lorain. They'll inbound to Julia Potts. Her bounce pass stolen away. Jenkins right back to Heisel. Heisel inside, missed it. Well, Lorain just cannot buy a basket. Into the game is Spiess with the ball. Gets it on the left side. A quick three goes up to Rocky River. And hitting that is Nani Meese, a senior who just checked in.
3-point game.
And that cuts the lead in half from 6-3. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Bohannon to Barricklow. Barricklow's shot is blocked but fouled. Mackenzie Barricklow will shoot 2. And that foul is going to go on Julia Potts. Her first, team 6th, but Barricklow was in the act of shooting. So she will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw off the rim, no good. Barricklow to try to split the pair. Does not. Rebound comes out to Rocky River, and it's Julia Potts with a rebound. Potts on the drive. Potts around Barricklow, laid it up and in.
I mean, we're just not recovering defensively.
18-17. Lorain's lead is down to 1. 25 seconds to go in the half. Heisel, right side Bohannon. Bohannon inside the 3-point line. 15-footer rim, no good. Rebound at Murphy. Her outlet, though, is to Bohannon. Bohannon, the foul line jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Spiess for Rocky River.
8 seconds.
Spiess in the backcourt in trouble. Spiess tries to get it ahead. They get it to Mies, a long three at the buzzer. It's going to be short. We've played one half of basketball. Our score, Lorain 18, Rocky River 17. We'll be back with the second half. You're watching girls varsity basketball. Tonight's game on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Our little superhero looks pretty happy.
Yes, he does. I've been teaching him that eating healthy will make him grow up strong. It's so important that we both encourage him to eat healthy and exercise regularly, and that we live that way in front of him. You know, it's never too early to start.
I wish I had eaten healthier when I was his age.
Yeah, maybe if you had, you would have developed some special powers also.
92% of kids and teens have a poor diet, but you can change that. Teach your kids the importance of healthy eating in a language they can understand.
Sergeant Michelle Garcia served meritoriously in Iraq and has the medals to prove it. Soon after leaving the Navy, Lieutenant Chris Scott found a job, a home, and started a family of his own. Corpsman Richard Stokely took the skills he learned in Vietnam and put them to good use as a paramedic. But soon after leaving the military, each of these veterans fell on hard times and faced homelessness. Even after Michelle lost all her savings, even after Chris wasn't able to pay his mortgage, and even after Richard battled alcoholism for years, they each reached out for help when they needed it most. A simple phone call put them in touch with a trained professional from the Department of Veterans Affairs. That call got Michelle a place to stay until she could afford one of her own, put Chris in touch with employment assistance, and found Richard a substance abuse program. These veterans are success stories not only for how they were able to help others while serving their country, but for how they were able to let others help them. If you know of or are a veteran in need, make the call.
For the Lorain Titans, Nabel Hannon, Micaiah Herman, Mackenzie Barraclough, Nicole Ortiz, Monty Thomas. Nicole Ortiz will take a three. She'll miss it. And the rebound is Herman. Herman gets it out to Nabel Hannon. Nice pass inside to Thomas. She scores. So in the first half, Lorain leading 18-17. They outscored Rocky River 8-4 in the first quarter, but Rocky River outscored Lorain 13-10 in the second stanza. Bounce pass to Murphy, put it up, no good. Fight for the rebound. She lost it on the way up, and Ortiz will come out of there with it. Long outlet for Nabel Hannon. Bohannon on the drive. Bohannon will put it up. No good, no foul. And it's out of bounds to Rocky River. For Rocky River to begin the third quarter, Kelsey Murphy, Maria Potts, Julia Potts. Also into the game is Grace Hartz and Taylor Spiess. So each team has their original starting five on the floor.
Not ready to play. We've got to get into our defense much quicker. That basket right there is a result of not being ready to play.
Maria Potts with 6, 20-19 Lorain. Titans lead by 1. Herman with the basketball. Herman lost it. It's loose on the floor, and a jump ball, and it'll go to Rocky River. First half scoring for Lorain. Bohannon with 6, Ortiz with 8, Barraclough with 2, Thomas with 2. For Rocky River, Maria Potts 4, Julia Potts 2, Kelsey Murphy with 6, Taylor Byall 2, and Nani Mies with 3. Lorain, or I should say Rocky River, could take the lead if this goes in. That shot no good. Rebound Nabel Hannon. Titans by 1, 6:40 to go in the third. Nice outlet to Herman. She lays it up and in.
It's the way to come to a one-count stop. Let the defense go by and lay it up.
Excellent pass, Nabel Hannon. 22-19 Lorain. Murphy with her pass ahead for Potts. Potts put it up. Yes.
Oh, my.
And a foul. Julia Potts with 4. She'll look for 5 at the line.
Can tie the score. Wow. Rocky River, Rob, is playing at a higher rate of speed than I thought they were capable of playing, especially considering that they're all underclassmen. I'm very surprised, and I've seen them play twice already this year. They've improved quite a bit.
Substitution for Lorain. Nicole Ortiz comes out. Coming into the basketball game is Ashley Heisel. So it'll be Julia Potts, a sophomore, trying to complete a three-point play, and if she does, the game would be tied. Missed it. The lead is still 1. Ball loose on the floor, and Ashley Heisel comes out of there with it for Lorain. Heisel across the timeline. Heisel just replaced Ortiz. Gets it to Herman. Back outside to Bohannon on the drive. Bounce pass into Thomas. Blocked by Grace Hart. Fouled by Grace Hart.
Much better. Rocky River's playing a 1-3-1 zone. Lorain High showed some patience. They reversed the basketball. Got it inside.
6:07 to go in the third quarter. Lorain leads by 1, 22-21. It's Amani Thomas, a junior, averaging 5.2 points per game this season. Misses that one. She also averages 5 rebounds per game. Jimmy Moore, the official, hands the ball back to Amani Thomas. Thomas again, that one's good. She has 5, and it's 23-21. Lorain lead is 2, pressure. Bohannon went for the steal, didn't get it. They beat the press, they get it ahead to Grace Hart. Hart now will look for her teammates, but Barraclough got her hands in there and got a steal. To Heisel. Heisel into the forecourt, cross-court Bohannon. Nay on the drive, now back outside to Heisel. Try to get it inside, and that one's stolen away by Maria Potts. She'll get it ahead to her sister Julia, lays it up and in.
Not recovering on defense again. That is the 4th or 5th time tonight.
Julia Potts with 6. We're tied at 23, and I would say out of the 23 points, 12 to 14 of them have to be on layups.
Yeah.
Herman goes cross-court, Nay Bohannon. Bohannon right back to Herman. Herman on the drive around Potts, wrap-around pass for Barraclough out to Nay Bohannon. Nice move, puts it up, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Herman, no, but she's fouled. Big offensive rebound for Herman. She'll shoot 2. Foul is going to go on Kelsey Murphy. She is the first player on either team with 3 fouls. And her third is the team's second of the half. That'll put Micaiah Herman at the line for 2. Free throw up, no good. Herman averages 4.2 points a game and 6 rebounds. A couple of substitutions for Rocky River. Back in is Taylor Byall. She played in the first half, scored 2. And also coming back in was Nani Meese, a senior, who had a big 3-point field goal in the first half. Herman missed them both. Rebound comes down to Rocky River. We are tied at 23. Julia Potts drives, lays it up and in.
Wow, she has taken it coast to coast 3 times.
She has 6 in the quarter, 8 in the game, and Rocky River leads 25-23 when under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rocky River came in at 7-13. Thomas, left side, 15-footer, back of the rim, no. Rebound, Julia Potts for Rocky River. Julia Potts in the backcourt. Pass ahead to Byall. She'll get it ahead to Taylor Spees. Spees with a bounce pass. Meese got it to Potts. Potts drove the lane.
Wow.
No foul call. Well, I was surprised at that.
Lorain High dodged one there.
Barraclough comes out of there with it. Barraclough gets it back out to Nay Bohannon. They've let him play tonight, though, all night. Herman on the drive. Herman put it up and in. So Micaiah Herman with 4, and we're tied at 25. You get a good look. And on the drive, there is Potts going right back to the basket. And this time, Barraclough gets called for the foul.
We're not stopping the ball. Dribble penetration is keeping Rocky River in the game, and it's primarily this Potts gal right here. She's fearless.
Julia Potts at the line. She has 8 points, including 6 in this quarter. Free throw no good. Lorain substitutions. Brooklyn Ferguson, Nicole Ortiz, and Tanisha Llanos. And for Rocky River, coming back into the basketball game is Maria Potts. So Julia Potts will try to break the tie at 25. She does.
Wow.
26-25 Rocky River, halfway through the third quarter. Senior night at Lorain. Heisel with the basketball for the Titans. Left side of Nicole Ortiz. Up top for Nabel Hannon. She's going to bounce pass to Llanos, had it knocked away, loose on the floor. Picked up by Bohannon, put it up, yes, and a foul. Nabel Hannon knew what to do with it. She put it in and she drew a foul. And the Titans needed that. Nay with 8, she'll look for 9 at the line.
What the Titans have to do is they have to tighten up the back of their defense and really, all aspects, the front too, and cut out the dribble, stop the basketball, cut out the dribble penetration.
Nabel Hannon with the three-pointer has 9 points.
Okay, they look to get it right back to the Potts gal. She didn't get it. But
They
again,
bounce it inside. Shot goes up high off the glass and rim. No good. Missing that was Meese. And Lorain comes out of there with it. Ortiz needs help. Gets it to Brooklyn Ferguson. Titans with the ball in a 2-point lead. To Heisel. Right side three ball. Got it. Ashley Heisel, her 27th three of the year. And we've got a timeout for Lorain on the after the three-pointer.
Rob, that'll give me a chance. Lorain Sports Hall of Fame will have their annual fundraiser steak fry on Sunday, March 3rd. Sunday, March 3rd, from 4 to 7 at the Amherst Eagles, located on Milan Avenue in Amherst. Dinner is $25, includes steak, baked potato salad, beverage, dessert, with $5 of that ticket price going towards a 50-50. A basket raffle will also be held. Extra 50-50 tickets will be available for $5 each, or 3 for $10. The athletic department at Lorain High has tickets available. Interested individuals may also contact Bambi Dillon for tickets or with any questions at 440-989-6539. That's 440-989-6539, or just contact the Lorain High athletic department.
Look at the Titans coming over the floor, and there's opponent for the tournament game coming up. The Midview Middies have the night off, and they're getting a first-hand look. There's Coach Rob Overy and his staff as they're coming here to check out the Titans. Lorain and Midview will have a tournament game, and that's going to be Monday, February 18th. Coach Overy, Coach Kaufman, his crew here at WLCS TV 20 will have that one for you. Lorain and Midview, the girls' tournament, is Monday, February 18th. That should be an excellent ball game. Each team, I think, has an opportunity to win that one. Potts brings it into the forecourt. Shot goes up, no good. Offensive rebound, Taylor Bayall. Gets it right back to Maria Potts. Potts to the foul line, puts it up, in and out. And it comes down to Nicole Ortiz. Lorain with a 5-point lead. Let's see if they can extend here. They get it to Heisel. Heisel's going to be fouled, and that foul goes on Julia Potts.
No continuation basket? Evidently not.
And they will inbound. That's the 4th foul on Rocky River this half. 2nd on Julia Potts. Nabel Hannon to inbound. Lorain leads by 5. 2:56 to go in the third quarter.
Oh, nice cut.
They got it to Brooklyn Ferguson. Missed the shot. And the rebound comes down, and we're going to get a whistle and a travel on Julia Potts. Jimmy Moore whistled her for traveling. That's official Tony Jordan with the basketballs. He'll hand it off to Nabel Hannon. You get a look at Tony.
This is usually a lob.
Gets to Ortiz, the inbound. The shot off the inbound's no good. Rebound, outlet for Meese on the drive. She'll lay it up. No, but she's fouled.
Well, Rocky River getting another opportunity in transition to score the basketball. We're not getting back on defense.
Foul on Brooklyn Ferguson, her 2nd, team's 3rd. And it'll be Nani Meese, a senior at the line. She made a 3-point field goal in the second quarter for her 3 points tonight. 2 free throws. First one, nope. 2:43 to go in the third quarter. Lorain leads 31-26, and for Rocky River, Taylor Speece wants to check in, but she wants to come in for the shooter, so Meese will take the second free throw. Second one is good, and that means that Meese will come out of the ball game, and checking in is Speece. 31-27, Lorain's lead is 4. Heisel brings it across midcourt. Got it to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson looking. Right back to Heisel. Zone defense for Rocky River. Dangerous cross-court pass. And it's intercepted by Potts. Maria Potts. Jump stop, put it up. No good. And back outside to Taylor Byall. She finds a teammate, and dribbling with it is Potts. Cross court to her sister Julia Potts. Inside, missing that turnaround, and then getting the rebound and missing is Murphy. And Lorain comes out of there with it. Boy, Rocky River had some chances there.
Sure did.
Ortiz on the drive quickly. A half hook is short. And Rocky River comes out of there with it under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. They dump it inside. The shot goes up, but it travels, says Tom Marini. Substitution. Grace Hart back in for Rocky River. Coming out of the ball game, Taylor Speece.
Rocky River's going to half-court trap.
1-3-1 is that half-court trap that Bob just told you about.
I believe they will.
Bohannon got it to Ortiz. They break the press easily. Ortiz into the forecourt. Right back to Heisel. She faked the three on the drive, put it up. It's blocked. Ferguson got it. Back out to Heisel. Finds Llanos to Heisel. Cross court underneath. Beautifully done, Brooklyn Ferguson. Boy, good ball movement that time, Bob, by Lorain.
And good vision inside by Heisel.
And now Lorain with their biggest lead that they've had in a while. It's up to 6. And we're going to get a holding foul in the forecourt.
Just the 4th team foul on Lorain.
And that foul on Ferguson. A inbound. We get it to Potts, and she is going to be fouled.
Yeah.
So a couple of free throws. Rocky River continues to be aggressive. I take it you're a little surprised.
I am.
Yeah.
Because, in the battle of full court pressure versus full court offense, I think Rocky River has won that battle. They've scored more against our pressure than we've scored by pressing, which is shocking to me. And they're playing at a high rate of speed, much more adept than I've seen them in the past.
Maria Potts puts it up and in. She has 7 points.
But I just think throughout this game, Rob, Lorain High has been, lackluster in getting back on defense and poor shot selection down at the other end. Very impatient.
Kiera Jenkins returns for Brooklyn Ferguson. Second free throw is up and in by Potts. And the game is still a 4-point game, 33-29. Late stages, third quarter, 1:15 to play in the quarter.
Okay, now against this, you generally want to run a 2-guard front. This is a 1-3-1, 2 on the block, and a rover, generally.
Heisel gets it out to Bohannon. Bohannon looking to pass, does so. Back out to Heisel. Heisel to Bohannon. Bohannon an open three. She'll take it. She'll miss it. Rebound comes down to Kelsey Murphy of Rocky River. She's going to hand it off to Julia Potts. Long outlet pass to her sister Maria Potts. Lost the ball, loose on the floor. River gets it, and Potts puts it up, no good. Rebound Murphy, no, but she's fouled by Nicole Ortiz.
Both of these Potts gals are very competitive.
They're both sophomores, so I would assume that they're
very
twins.
Competitive.
We're seeing, again, tons of freshmen and sophomore. If they keep this group together, Bob, 2 years from now, this could be a really interesting Rocky River team.
It could be. I don't see any size, any real size, and they're going to need a little bit of that.
Murphy misses the first free throw. They don't list their heights, but you can tell it's not the tallest team.
I mean,
but you know what? Being that they're freshmen and sophomores, some of them might grow an inch or two.
Yeah.
Murphy's second free throw missed them both. Rebound comes down to Kiara Jenkins of Lorain. Jenkins with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Pass to Heisel.
Okay, you're there.
Boy, she'll take a quick three and miss it. And a rebound Murphy. Outlet to Potts. Potts ahead of the pack. She jump stop, put it up. No, but a foul and 2 free throws.
Not getting back on defense again with 18 seconds left.
And to me, that's where if they're playing his own defense, you'd hold the ball and go for one shot. And now Rocky River has a chance to cut into the lead.
Rob, I think you're right. Impatience down on the offensive end. And you can penetrate that zone. They're big seams to that zone. Penetrate, draw help, make the next pass down on the baseline. And then the other thing is we've really been getting hurt all night long by not getting back on defense. This situation right here, we're lucky to dodge a 3-point play here.
Potts made them both. She has 11. It's 33-31 with 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lorain's lead is 2. Heisel with the basketball. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. In the corner to Llanos. Llanos will put it up with 5 seconds. She'll miss it. Rebound comes down into Coral Ortiz. 2 seconds, 1 second.
Wow.
She won't get the shot off. We've played 3 quarters of basketball. Our score after 3. Lorain 33, Rocky River 31. We're back with the fourth quarter after this timeout. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Start of the fourth quarter, Lorain with the basketball. They lead by 2, 33-31. And Lorain with the basketball. Ashley Heisel dribbling. Gets it left side to Llanos. Llanos with a bounce pass for Thomas, but she hit her right in the foot.
Yeah, that's the concept against this. I mean, you'd like to reverse it, then penetrate the seam to the zone, draw a defender, and make the next pass to someone open along the baseline. I mean, the thought there was heading in the right direction. You'd get that easier if you reverse the ball from one side of the floor to the other, though.
He'll inbound to Thomas. Thomas got it to Llanos. Back to Heisel, left wing 3, in and out, no good. Rebound is going to come down to Grace Hart of Rocky River.
33-31, Rob.
She'll hand it off to Julia Potts. The Lorain Titans lead by 2, as Bob just told you. Left side, Julia Potts gets it to Maria, puts it up, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound. They go back up top. They get back out to Julia Potts. Julia wears number 14. Her twin sister Maria wears number 12. Right back to Julia. And it's loose on the floor, and it's going to be a tie-up. Jump ball, it'll stay with the Rocky River. So for Lorain to begin the fourth quarter, they've got Llanos also on the floor, Nicole Ortiz, Amani Thomas, Mackenzie Barraclough, Ashley Heisel. Rocky River counters with the 2 Potts sisters. They also have Kelsey Murphy, and in the ball game they have Grace Hart and Taylor Speece. They get it to Murphy, double team, finds Potts cutting, and she's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up. They're in the bonus already. That's 18 fouls on Lorain.
Now, Potts has not looked good from, neither of the Potts gals have looked good from the line. We'll see what happens here.
Free throw up and in.
There you go.
(33-32). Substitution, Nay Bohannon in. Coming out of the basketball game is Mackenzie Barraclough. Julia Potts with 12 points, 4 of them from the foul line. Second free throw is up, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound, Nay Bohannon. Lorain with the ball and a 1-point lead with 6:50 to go in regulation. Nay Bohannon, one of 2 seniors on this team with Nicole Ortiz on senior night. Can the 2 seniors lead the Titans to a victory? Bohannon with the basketball in the corner to Nicole Ortiz. She'll take a 3. She'll airball it. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Julia Potts of Rocky River. Gets it into the forecourt. Bounce pass inside. Missing from point-blank range was Kelsey Murphy. Nay Bohannon quickly, long pass to Llanos. Llanos put it up. No, but she's fouled. So Tanisha Llanos will go to the line for 2. Boy, that was a heck of a pass by Bohannon.
Yeah, that was.
And that foul goes on Grace Hart. That'll be her second, team's 5th. And Llanos at the line for 2, the 5'6" freshman. Has 4 points on the year at the varsity level. First free throw is up, that's short.
Well, Coach Feldman has to have confidence in her. She wouldn't be in a 1-point game in the fourth quarter if he didn't.
No doubt. Llanos again, put it up. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Kelsey Murphy of Rocky River. She gets it to Julia Potts. Gets it ahead. Beautiful pass and moving without the ball, or without dribbling, I should say. Taylor Speece gives Rocky River the lead.
Not recovering on defense.
6 minutes to play. Rocky River leads 34-33.
Now punch it right in that seam.
Heisel, cross court Bohannon. Bohannon will go over to Llanos. Llanos in the corner, a three. That's an air ball long. Rebound, Maria Potts. Gets it to Julia Potts. Julia Potts into the forecourt. Julia back outside. Grace Hart will take a three. Miss it. Offensive rebound. Maria Potts put it up, no good. And here come the Lorain Titans with 5.5 minutes to play. Heisel on the drive all the way to the basket. Missed it. Rebound comes down to the Pirates.
Okay, not getting back again. Right here, it's going to happen.
They're going to lob it ahead to Murphy, and she puts it up and in. Kelsey Murphy with 8. 36-33. Rocky River's lead is 3, their biggest of the night. Timeout for the Lorain Titans. If they saw it, they didn't see it. There you go. Coach, Coach has been called for timeout. They missed it, and putting the shot up and in is Amani Thomas, and then he calls the timeout.
Well,
so Lorain benefits from that.
Rob, what's happening here is Rocky River is beating Lorain High pressure for easy baskets. And then, consequently, at the other end, they're forcing us to go, because they're not turning it over and we're not scoring, they're forcing us to go through the heart of their zone, and we're struggling. We're not getting anything easy off of our defense and so forth, and the key has been their ability to break Lorain High pressure.
Mark Feldman giving a talking to his team. We want to thank the Club TV 20 crew. You see all these good angles we've got here tonight. Multiple cameras. The Club TV 20 crew tonight: Charles Thompson, Eddie Santiago, Jaden Morales, Marquintez Graham. They do a great job, the students, and of course their teachers in this program, Terry Trout and Joe Bach. And they wanted to say hi to Bob Schlembaker, who has the night off. But again, that's our Club TV 20 crew who does a great job for us today. And again, thanks to Charles Thompson, Eddie Santiago, Marquintez Graham, and Jaden Morales.
Here we go again.
Into the forecourt, the drive, and missing that is Julia Potts. Coming out of there with it is Nicole Ortiz. 4:50 to go in the game. Lorain could regain the lead, but they throw it away. Coming out of there with the basketball is Taylor Speece. And we're going to have a foul on Nay Bohannon.
Yeah, that's going to put them at the line. Still 1-1.
9th foul on the Titans. This will be the final 1-1. The second foul on Bohannon. Any more fouls on Lorain, and they'll be in a double bonus.
Yep.
And shooting the front half of the 1-1 is Maria Potts, who has 8 points tonight, 4 of those at the free throw line.
Well, that's what's happening, Rob. It's clear as a bell to me. They're beating our pressure, getting a score, sprinting back, getting back in their zone, and we're struggling to score in the half court.
Front end of the 1-1, no good, gets knocked out of bounds. So now coming back into the game is Taylor Byall. Rocky River has outscored Lorain at the free throw line 9-4. And the Potts sisters have 8 of the 9 free throws for Rocky River.
Well, one of the reasons for that is we've been so impatient on the offensive end.
You take those threes, you're not going to draw fouls.
Yep.
And Rocky River loses control of it. Nicole Ortiz got a steal. Lorain can take the lead. Nay Bohannon with it. 4.5 minutes to go. Bohannon on the drive. Pass for Thomas. Thomas, and we're going to get a whistle on a holding foul.
That's 6.
That foul will go on Grace Hart, will be her 3rd. Bob just told you team 6th, meaning next foul on Rocky River puts Lorain at the foul line. 4:29 to play. Rocky River leads by 1. Getting interesting here as we get to the late stages of this one. They get it to Heisel, who leaves it for Bohannon.
Off her foot.
Off her foot, out of bounds.
Ouch.
Each team has 3 timeouts remaining, and something tells me some of those are going to get called. Pressure in the backcourt. Speece, her pass gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be Rocky River basketball. And coming into the basketball game is Maria Potts, and Taylor Byall comes out. Coming into the basketball game for Rocky River, Nani Meese with 4 points. Coming out of the ball game, Taylor Speece.
Wow, and we're setting up in the zone.
2 Potts girls, a Meese and a Speece for Rocky River.
It's pretty good, Rob.
Maria Potts, not if you're me. Left side jumper, it's up and in, and making that jump shot. Grace Hart. Bob, that's her first points of the night, and what a time to get them.
Well, nice penetrating kick.
4 minutes to go. Rocky River by 3. Bohannon with the basketball.
Here's where we struggle. It's against their in the half court.
Herman with it. They have struggled against this zone. Herman right back out to Bohannon. Bohannon dribbling in. Bohannon back outside. Lorain has scored 17 points in the second half, and Bohannon throws it away. And they just look frustrated with the zone defense they're going against, Bob. And we've got a timeout on the floor, a timeout for Lorain. And while we've got a second, I want to remind everybody that Lorain City Schools Television is WLCS TV 20 on Spectrum Cable in Lorain. That's channel 1025. If you like Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook, you can win some great prizes. We remind you, as you look at that Rocky River huddle, to check out Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. You can follow us on Twitter anytime. That's at LCS_TV 20. And, of course, that YouTube station, Lorain Schools TV 20. Check that out. And they've got all kinds of good stuff on the YouTube station. But late stages of this one, Rocky River leads 38-35. And to me, the Lorain girls, just seemed a little bit frustrated against this zone defense.
Impatient. Now, it's against a 1-3-1. What you want to do is you want to have a two-guard front against this. Here's the standard offensive concept. With the off guard being higher and wider than the ball guard to make themselves available for an easy pass over the defense. Then you want to have, generally speaking, 2 on the block, and then a rover who's really able to run baseline, but also cut into the high post and just that's got to be a score, make themselves available. We are very impatient. We're not reversing the basketball. We're not attacking the seams of the zone. Our floor balance and organization isn't quite what it should be. And I think, throughout the game, whether it be a zone or the few possessions that Rocky River's played man-to-man, we've been very impatient.
Julia Potts into the forecourt. Gets it to Maria Potts. Potts inside the lane. She's going to drive, lay it up and in.
That gal has been a incredible defensive competitor and very good at attacking off the dribble.
Rocky River's biggest lead of the night is 5 at 40-35. 3:15 to go in the game. Ortiz knocked off her hand. It's loose, picked up by the Pirates. In the backcourt with the basketball. They get it ahead now to Julia Potts. Breaks it into the forecourt. Meese with it. 2-on-1. Meese hands it off to Julia Potts. Shot blocked by Herman. Good job by her. Coming out of there with it is going to be Ashley Heisel. She's fouled, and they're in the 1-and-1. And that foul will go on Taylor Spees. I'll tell you what, that was a big-time block right there because Rocky River was this close to taking a 7-point lead. And now, with the missed shot and the foul, you've got a chance for Lorain to cut into the lead with this 1-and-1. It's Ashley Heisel at the line. Heisel averages 15 points per game. She has 3 tonight. Front end of the 1-and-1 right there. How big are fourth quarter free throws in a close game? 40-36 Rocky River with 2:57 to go. Heisel again. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound, Rocky River. And we get a whistle and what?
Timeout, Rocky River?
Yep. Or I'm sorry, you're right, a timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout for Rocky River, each one with 2 timeouts remaining.
Wow. I'm surprised that the Rocky River coach took a timeout right there. I'm wondering, there's far too much time left in the game to try to hold it, even though, just being up by 4. I'm very surprised. And she took time out. Maybe she possibly took it for fatigue reasons.
That's Elaine Robinson. You see her talking, third-year head coach of Rocky River. Jim Allen, longtime PA announcer here at Lorain. You see Lorain volleyball coach right there. You just see the scores table. Hardest working crew here tonight, that scores table, aren't they?
Well, plus, that timeout's going to give us an opportunity to set a defense. That's why that was puzzling. I could see taking it if you had picked up your dribble or you were trapped, but I couldn't see taking it in that situation.
Julia Potts with the basketball into the forecourt. Julia will drive, bounce pass inside for Murphy. Her shot was blocked, and here come the Titans down by 4. 2:45 to go. Bohannon will push to Heisel. Heisel with the basketball. Heisel is going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Foul on Julia Potts.
Good free throw shooter.
Her third. Heisel just made 1 out of 2. She'll go right back to the line. For Rocky River substitution, coming into the basketball game is Grace Hart. Heisel front end, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, she got her own rebound. And then she lost it, gets it back. Heisel gets it to Herman. Herman with the basketball. Herman looking to pass.
Glass is knocked off her face.
Yep, she's got to readjust that. She does. Gets it to Heisel in the corner. Is Llanos, and she is going to be out of bounds.
I was watching that pretty closely. I didn't see that.
Tanisha Llanos gets called for being out of bounds. That will give the ball back to Rocky River with 2:21 to go. The Pirates lead by 4. And Mark Feldman says press them.
I mean, right? You have to. I mean, we are not scoring in the half court. You've got to get some easy baskets.
Rocky River looking to inbounds. They do so. They get it in the backcourt to Julia Potts. Gets it to her sister Maria. Maria Potts into the forecourt. Maria Potts on the drive, 2-on-1, got it inside. Wow. That's what happens when you beat a press.
How many times have we seen that tonight? One of the Potts girls dribbling right through the pressure.
Murphy with 10 off the assist from Potts. That's what happens when you don't cause a turnover on a press. And Tanisha Llanos double teamed in trouble, dribbles through it, put it up. No good. Brooklyn Ferguson saved it from going out of bounds. Back to Bohannon, cross court. Heisel fakes the 3 at the foul line. Nice good pass look inside to Herman. She scores.
Big basket right there to cut it to 4.
Herman with 6 points. 42-38, a minute 40 to go. Pass into the forecourt, stolen by Heisel. Here come the Titans with the steal. Heisel on the drive. Heisel puts it up, tough angle, missed it. They fight for the rebound. It's loose, and now we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow to Lorain with 1:27 to go.
This is getting wild.
Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Taylor Byall back in for Rocky River. Each team in the bonus. Rocky River leads by 4. Herman to inbound. Senior night at Lorain, and the Titans take a timeout. They have 1 remaining. 1 timeout remaining.
Well, that gives me one more opportunity to mention this tax amnesty. It's really a good deal. Saturday, March 23rd from 9 to noon. Thursday, March 28th from 8:30 to 7 p.m. Friday, March 29th from 8:30 to 7 p.m. Lorain Municipal Income Tax Division, 605 West 4th Street. If you have filing issues, paying issues, owing issues, that's the time to go and visit those people for a possible amnesty.
Lorain has 1 timeout remaining. Rocky River has 2. Jimmy Moore, one of the officials, quick conversation with Mark Feldman. Herman will inbound. Herman, issue at the scorer's table. Well, they get it figured out. 1:27 on the clock. Herman to inbound. Herman gets it to Heisel. Heisel with the basketball. Back out to Bohannon. Bohannon with it. Bohannon on the drive. Bohannon forced it up, missed it. Rebound loose on the floor. We get a jump ball. This one will go to Rocky River. Stops the clock with 1:16 to go.
4 points in this game is a lot with 1:16 left.
Agreed.
It really is.
More than it normally would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because the teams have struggled shooting. They're going to inbound it to Potts. She breaks the double team, comes into the forecourt, got it to Meese. Meese looking for a teammate, gets it at the foul line. Now they go back out to Potts. It's Julia Potts with the basketball. Her pass cross court to Meese. Meese with it. She puts up the shot. It's blocked. She saved it from going out of bounds, but unable to do so. It's going to go to Lorain with 54 seconds to go in the game. Boy, that was, in my opinion, an ill-advised shot.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Because both the Potts gals can really handle it. I mean, you could be able to hold it.
You'd want the ball in their hands.
Hold it a bit, yeah.
Because if that forces Lorain to foul them, they've made 8 free throws between the two of them.
And it's double bonus time on the next foul.
54.4 to go. It's a 2-possession game. Rocky River leads by 4. They're going to inbound here to Heisel. She'll pick it up at half court. Heisel across midcourt. Got it to Nabel Hannon in the corner to Barrick Lowe. Blocking foul. Taylor Speece stops the clock. 49.4 to go. Brooklyn Ferguson in for Lorain, along with Tanisha Llanos. Back in for Rocky River, Grace Hart. This is a 1-and-1. It was the 9th team foul on Rocky River. And Barrick Lowe will shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. Free throw up and good.
Nice.
Barrick Lowe averaging 5.7 points a game. That's her 3rd of the night.
Clutch.
Her first point since a second quarter field goal. It's a 3-point game. Second free throw made them both. 42 to 40. And Shield will come out. Llanos comes in.
Well, Coach Feldman subbed so he could get a defense set. Pretty sneaky little move there, Mark.
2-point lead for Rocky River with the ball. They inbound it to Potts. Potts in the backcourt. Potts breaks the press. Potts bounce pass to Murphy. Murphy laid it in. Beat the press, lay it up. Murphy with 12. 38 seconds to go. River leads by 4. Heisel, got to get rid of it, does so to Herman. Herman with the basketball. Herman on the baseline. Her shot or pass is going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball with 29 seconds to go. Nicole Ortiz checks in for Lorain. The intensity picking up on both teams, you can tell. Also coming in for Lorain is Amani Thomas. 29 seconds to go. Heisel, you see her. She'll get the ball from Tony Jordan. Inbounds to Thomas. Back to Nicole Ortiz. To Heisel, a long 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Taylor Speece of Rocky River. She's going to be fouled with 18.8 to go. This is the 10th team foul on the Rain, and it'll put them in the double bonus.
Yeah.
That they had the foul, and Herman with the foul. Bob, Lorain has made 3 threes tonight.
Yeah.
Nicole Ortiz with 2, Ashley Heisel with 1. Now, I don't know how many they've taken, but I guarantee you it's been a lot.
It has been a lot.
Taylor Speece at the line. First of 2, it's up and in. You know, I've talked about this over the years, too, that what a difference it is pressure-wise when you know you have 2 shots instead of a 1-and-1.
Oh, without a doubt.
45-40. Second free throw up. Made them both.
Yeah.
46-40.
It's going to be tough right now. You need 2 threes.
They're going to inbound it to Heisel. Heisel with the basketball, 15 seconds. Heisel, cross-court, Nabel Hannon. Nabel Hannon, cross-court pass intercepted. Intercepted by Potts. 8 seconds to go. She dribbles in. She puts it up and missed it. Rebound loose on the floor. And it's picked up by Rocky River. They get a timeout with 2.1 seconds to go. I don't think Coach Robinson realized the time on the floor when she took the timeout. She just saw that her team got the ball and knew she didn't want to get called for a turnover.
You know, we're seeing a pretty good effort here, competitive effort from these Rocky River gals tonight. These 2 Potts girls are really something. I mean, they are very good competitors. Now, that was a very ill-advised shot that was taken just 8 seconds ago. They should have tried to hold the ball and let the clock run out. But those 2 gals really competed, and the best scoring opportunities for Rocky River tonight were versus our full court pressure, which I thought would be one of our advantages in the game. I mean, they have continually, possession after possession, dribbled through our press for a layup at the other end. I mean, that's been their best offense.
2.1 seconds to go. It's going to be Rocky River basketball. They lead 46-40. So Rocky River with this win will go to 8-13 on the year, and Lorain's going to drop to 11-10 overall. Lorain has no scores in double figures tonight. We'll go through the numbers when we close things out, but first Rocky River to inbound with 2.1 to go. They look to inbound, they get it into Murphy. Murphy puts it up, it's short, rebound Lorain, and that'll do it. Final score, it was Rocky River 46 and Lorain 40. And a big second half for Rocky River as they improve to 8-13, and Lorain drops to 11-10. As you see the team shake hands. Scoring by quarters, Lorain led after one 8-4. They led at halftime 18-17. Lorain would outscore Rocky River in the third quarter 15-11 to go up, or 15-14 to go up 33-31. But a big fourth quarter for the Rocky River Pirates. They outscore Lorain 15-7 to turn that 2-point deficit into a 6-point win. And they win it by a score of 46-40, and is now again Rob Polinsky alongside Bob Braskich here from Lorain High School. Joe Bach, our cameraman, and everybody on Club TV 20. Appreciate everybody's efforts here tonight. But Bob, some of your final thoughts on this one.
Well, it's pretty simple. If you step back and look at it, first off, my hat's off to Rocky River. Those girls really competed and played hard, and the two Potts gals were relentless. And if you think about how it unfolded, I thought one of our advantages in this game would be our ability to press them. We couldn't press the two Potts gals. They'd get the ball to one of those two in space in the middle of the floor, and they would attack. And it ended up invariably with an easy shot and a layup at the other end. Consequently, they'd score, sprint back, and really hit us where it hurts. They'd fall back into that zone, and we struggled against that zone when we had to go through the half court, their set defense, through the heart of their defense. We struggled through that throughout the game, and in large part due to poor shooting and impatience on our part. And that's pretty much how it unfolded, where you thought we would be able to turn them over and score some easy baskets. We couldn't. Those two Potts gals were the difference, and they brought the basketball, dribbled through the press, created an easy scoring opportunity at the other end. We couldn't score off of our defense. They fell back and packed in their zone, and it resulted in a win for them.
And I think offensively, Lorain took some ill-advised.
Look back at it, no
some ill-advised. When they look at the film, they're going to realize they really settled for some quick threes, and it just wasn't a night where they made them. They only made 3 3-point field goals on the night. But taking a look at the individual scoring for Lorain, again, nobody in double figures, but Bohannon on senior night had 9. Nay Bohannon finishes her home career, an outstanding career for her. She finishes with 9 points. She led Lorain in scoring tonight. Nicole Ortiz, the only other senior in this lineup, had 8 tonight, so the two seniors combined for 17. Barrick Lowe had 4, Herman with 6, and Amani Thomas with 7. So 34 points from the starting 5. Off the bench, they had Brooklyn Ferguson with 2, Ashley Heisel with 4. So 6 off the bench, 34 for the starters, gave Lorain their total of 40. For the victorious Rocky River Pirates, you mentioned the Potts girls, Maria and Julia, they combined for 22 of the points, and they made 8 free throws. 10 points for Maria, 12 for Julia. Grace Hart had 2, Taylor Spees with 4. Kelsey Murphy also was the benefactor of when they would beat the press, get her easy layup.
That's how she got hers.
She had 12, so Murphy with 12. 40 points from the starting 5 of Rocky River off the bench. Taylor Byall with 2, Nani Meese with 4. It all adds up to a 46-40 win for the Rocky River Pirates as they end the home portion of the 2018-2019 season. They'll have a road game at Warrensville Heights and then the tournament game next Monday at Midview, and WLCS TV 20 will have that for you. And again, we want to thank Club TV 20 tonight. You had multiple cameras. Great job by the crew. Charles Thompson, Eddie Santiago, Marquintez Graham, Jada Morales. The students doing a great job, and of course they're led by Terry Trout, Joe Bach, and Bob Schlembaker. But always like it when the kids can come out to multiple cameras. But that was some great angles and views that we got here tonight. And hopefully, again, next year we'll be able to do that. But, Bob, always great to work with you.
My pleasure to work with you. Thank you.
I want to thank Joe Bach again and the entire Club TV 20 crew. Most of all, we want to thank you for watching and remind you one more time, it was Rocky River over Lorain in girls varsity basketball, 46-40, and you've been watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.